Thank you, Mr. Deputy President. Obviously, this is a very difficult issue and it has many different causes. I referred earlier to embedded shame by perpetrators, fear, control, exposure to behaviours that are not commensurate with the kind of standards that we would expect in our civilised society. And I wanted to acknowledge something that the Honourable Mark Latham said earlier about the Domestic Violence Death Review, because unfortunately, while those reports contain very, very helpful information that is useful for policy making so that we can address the root causes and identify patterns of victim and perpetrator traits, unfortunately we haven't seen the report for 2021 to 2023 yet. And I ask the government to please explore releasing that report so that we can find the information that we need to identify where patterns are continuing and where policy can be best implemented. Last year, Jordan Baker wrote a piece calling out some shocking sexualised behaviour of schoolboys against fellow female students and even teachers. These boys, according to an Ombudsman report, were clearly not appropriately disciplined for the severity of the incident. The lack of respect, the entitlement and the chronically low self-esteem that can lead to violence must be averted wherever it appears and as soon as it appears. And this also relates to that embedded sense of shame, trying to build up esteem or control over a sense of power where powerlessness is felt. We obviously want to equip everybody with the tools to spot a perpetrator, to be connected to trusted loved ones, to be able to seek advice as quickly as possible or help. The reality is that we also must change the thoughts and behaviours of potential and active perpetrators. And we need to employ modern technology as a part of this solution, and that needs to be addressed in those funding commitments. Things like blockchain technology, identity tokens. Nansen Digital Forensic Services is a fantastic organisation that helps protect women, whether it's securing their personal documents so that when they eventually are able to flee domestic violence situations, they have a set of identifying documents like passports and birth certificates, items that they need to set up a new bank account, for example, if they haven't been able to do that because of financial control and abuse in a relationship. Nansen also are able to undertake a forensic investigation of a victim's digital devices. So if you have a phone that might be tracked with secret apps that are on phone, for example, where bank accounts are being accessed, where that control is more than just physical, it also extends to the digital realm. So as part of this funding, I urge the government to look at those technological solutions that we can employ that will help address this terrible scourge.
Thank you.